Ah, welcome to our YouTube channel, The Holy Shit. I'm your host, Sandile Mhlope, and with me here are these two fine gentlemen. They will definitely introduce themselves. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Welcome. Nduna, Stuma.
Induna.
No, they didn't put in that intro.
They know it by now.
They must keep going.
Give me Pell Induna. I'm the only Induna. I'm the only chief.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tabo M. Welcome to the show. Holy. They'll just finish it up.
Shit. It's double E, guys.
Yeah,
It's not I.
It's double E.
It's shit for paper. For paper.
Okay, guys, welcome to the show. This is your boy Nino Brown Sabani. Abamaziyo bambiza Nino Brown RSA. Today we're talking about a very exciting topic, faith. We're talking about faith. Mm-hmm. We're talking about a very, 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 very powerful thing, faith. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping everyone is gonna jump in. I'm hoping everyone is gonna correct us where we're wrong. It's not only our show, guys. It's not the matter of you guys listening to us.
No, it's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
Yeah. It is the holy shit afterwards. So how can we be alone in the holy shit? It can't be holy if we are alone.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
We need the audience.
We need the audience.
So you're saying we're talking about what? Faith?
Today we're talking about the importance. We're not talking about faith. We're not just talking about faith, but the importance of faith.
Yes.
So now the question is, what is faith exactly?
So faith, I don't want to use secular reasoning, like what is a woman? A woman is someone who looks like a woman. No, you haven't defined anything. So what is faith? I could say faith is a set of beliefs that one subscribes to with the hope that it would work for them.
Yeah.
Faith, normally it's psychological. So whenever someone is faithful, they in a way have a belief that they cannot scientifically prove. They being hopeful. So faith goes hand in hand with hope. Could be wrong. This is not the dictionary definition. This is just my definition. So if you are ready to attack,
We can start now.
just attack. But I'm just letting you know, a disclaimer. This is my definition of faith.
Tibotash.
Yes, faith, I think it's something that you believe in. If maybe you have a woman and you must have faith, maybe she won't date another person or whatever, she won't do anything. It's something that you believe in.
But you can't prove. So that's faith.
That's faith. Yeah, we believe in
You
it,
believe
but you
in
cannot
it, but
prove
you can't prove
it.
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
time.
faith. It takes time to
Takes
develop
time,
faith.
yes. Because there are other things that even when you believe in it, but
Yeah.
there's something that says, hey, this is too much, chief.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the guys have spoken here about Kazili faith in the different ways. Now, Lapemakaya, just don't keep quiet, just engage there. What do you think about faith, and what is faith according to your understanding? What is faith according to Nino's understanding? What is faith according to Tibotash? Tibo the man, Tabo M, understanding. What is faith to Induna? Oh, what the
Yeah, you need to give us the intro. Give us
The intro.
Yeah.
No, the guys are demanding the intro. I need to give. I need to supply. When there's demand, I need.
Supply.
Hayi ngiyinduna madoda ngisikhokho ngisiqhuma. Abangaziyo bangibiza ngenduna isikhulu akekho umuntu. Mawuke wathola enye induna hayi kwamele ungibize.
No, bafethu, izwakele induna, bafethu, izwakele induna yam. So, bafethu, the importance of faith, it's very, very important to have a faith as a human being. So now my second question, guys, as you engaging there, as you still telling us what is faith. Now my second question is very important, guys. I need you to also engage lapha emakhaya. Ubani umele abe ne-faith? Who must have faith? Is it the person or a Christian? Is it the person or ngathandazi? Is it or everyone umele abe ne-faith?
Leo, it's easy because everyone has faith. All people, even an atheist, has faith in something. For instance, I have faith that our live stream will work. Cannot prove it can stop in 5 minutes, but I have faith that it will work. Because faith, though you cannot prove it, but it is justified by previous experiences. I've live streamed before. I know that it has worked before. Therefore, I have faith that it will work this time. That's faith in basic terms. Yeah, you've been with your wife, as with his example, you've been with your wife for 6 years. Yes, she has never cheated in 6 years. Therefore, you have faith that she won't cheat in this coming year. Faith is basically based on past experiences. You can't just have faith. No. You can't. You see.
Tibotash.
Yes. I think faith. Yeah, everyone should have faith. If you don't believe, everyone should believe in something. That's how I take it. You must believe in something. If maybe you want numbers on YouTube, you must believe that you're gonna make the numbers. Yes, you cannot just sit and say, I just want to do the numbers and not have faith. Faith is something that makes you to move and do that thing. Okay, I want to do something like this, and then at the end, I end up doing that thing. See, but I believe that faith also goes with action, guys.
Yeah.
Because you can plan. Yes, you can plan and say, no, I believe in this. But if you don't do any actions, which means your faith is, you just believing in something that is not there. Yes.
I like what you say. I like what you are saying because it's also in the Bible. I think if you read James 2, it will say something along those lines.
Yes.
That faith without deeds. Faith without deeds, it's useless.
It's useless, yes.
Exactly.
Like doing nothing.
So you need to do something for faith.
Yes. You cannot just say faith like these pastors when they say, you're going to have money. You cannot just sit down and say, I'm going to have money. Not just sit there and say, money is coming.
Then we just sit.
Where are these pastors getting this from? That thing of you're gonna have money. Where are they getting it from? Because I love what they are doing. Soon as they say you're gonna have money, you're gonna have this, and then they be like, but for you to get that, you need to give donations to the church. Now you need to take out your 3,000 and pay the pastor. The pastor next week is driving a fancy new car, and you gonna get the money. This sermon is about the pastor, not you. No.
But at the end of the day, you just need to take that thing, that word that he spoke. I don't think it's about money or something. That word, it creates something within you. Like someone says, I see something big in you, Chief. I feel like you're going to be the next millionaire. If you're working on something, you have that thing, yes, I'm going to be the next millionaire, but you're working that way.
So faith can be a lie, in other words. Because I can lie to you and say, I see you as a billionaire. Yes, you will believe that, it will motivate you, encourage you, but it's a lie. I didn't see that.
You encourage that person to do something.
Then you see, faith has a lot of problems. If that's the thing, with faith, then it has a lot of problems. The fact that it cannot be proven, it's giving us a lot of problems.
Mina, I'm sorry to cut you guys. Mina, I would like to disagree with you guys.
On faith?
Not on faith. On the fact that faith can be a lie.
Okay. Right. In what sense?
Faith is faith. Faith is faith. Faith, it cannot be changed. But the problem about faith, as Tabo said, the problem about faith needs some action behind. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you can say faith is a lie, that means you're telling me that I'm Thabo, but my name is not really Thabo. You understand?
I have example for
You
you.
understand? So now when someone is having a faith, when someone is having a faith, they need to practice on that faith. Like for instance, when the pastor is telling you that you're gonna have a lot of money, like they can manipulate you using the word faith. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
They can tell you, they can even mention the things that they know that you wish to have. You understand? Just because of they need something from you. But
So it's manipulation.
Yeah, it's manipulation.
But
Using-
manipulation is a lie. You agree with us.
No.
You agree with us.
No.
You cannot manipulate someone with the truth. Manipulation is a lie.
Oh.
So yeah.
No, I could not agree with you guys.
No.
Because of faith is faith.
Let me give you another example.
Yeah,
Please,
maybe the
please.
example was.
I have faith
Yes.
that in the next 2 days I will be a white man. Is that faith justifiable? I have faith that in the next 2 days
You're going to be a white man.
I will be a white man. Not just a white man. I will be cousin of Elon Musk.
That is not a faith. You're fooling yourself.
But that's faith.
That's not faith.
What's the difference with what I'm saying and faith?
What you're saying is you telling something, you telling yourself something that is...
Okay, let me not
Not
tell
possible.
myself. Let me tell you, I have faith that you will wake up as a white man and the cousin of Elon Musk.
Okay.
And then you'll go and say,
I have
you're going to skin bleach, yeah?
No,
You go
no.
What are you gonna do with
You're
my
just like those pastors now.
But you see, you just proving my point that faith is a lie.
No.
It can be. It's not always a lie, but it can be a lie. Like we can use faith for good things. As we said today, the importance of faith, we can use faith for good things. Yeah.
Yes.
Faith is good. You can encourage someone
Yeah,
using
yeah.
faithful words.
Yeah.
Tell them that you see potential in them and stuff like that. And they wake up, they are courageous, they have the power, the energy to do whatever they need to do. But also, it's a loophole in itself. The fact that I can also lie. I can also lie using this faith thing.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I say something that
We have started.
you know, I believe that faith lives within you.
Faith.
I believe so, that faith lives within you. It's not the matter of what other people say. It's not the matter of what you hear. But it's the matter of what you believe in.
Can you believe without faith?
Faith, it goes with beliefs, it goes with hope, it goes with everything that is positive. Am I wrong?
No, the duality between positive and negative will get us to clash, because what's positive to you might not be positive to me.
That's why I'm saying faith lives within you.
So it's subjective. Faith is just on me. I can have faith on something that you might not agree with.
That you believe in as you individually.
Individually, yes. And
Well,
then
now
don't believe in it.
you can have faith in the things that you have faith in. Then when it comes to me, I don't have faith in those things. I think we need audience to engage on this one.
No, we definitely need them to start commenting.
Because of now, I'm saying faith is something that lives within you. You understand what I'm saying? You
say it lives within me, yet
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean by that. What do you mean it lives within me?
Let me tell you something. Let me make you an example.
So it's a mental thing.
It goes with a mental thing, but I think faith is against negative or negativity, if I may put it that way. But let me just do an example for you now. Okay, I'm at school. I'm doing grade 1. They give me notes.
Yes. Practicing your vowels there.
They give me notes. They're writing on the chalkboard or whatever where they write.
Yeah.
By the time I'm starting to look at those notes, I'm having that faith. Okay, I'm gonna know this thing.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm hearing of that. It's the first time I'm approaching such subject or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Nyaqala prawam nyaqala nqa ukuyibona lento le. But now, just because of I want to be a doctor, I need to start by knowing those notes from grade R so that I can go to grade 2. While I'm reading those notes, even if I don't understand them, I can even repeat them like twice or third time, several times, because of I have that faith that I will know this thing.
Yeah, but no, having faith and actually doing the thing, it's two completely different things. Back in high school, there were people who had faith that they will pass physics. They never did. I didn't care about physics. I still passed it. So faith didn't work for me.
So now it goes. so now it goes to that thing Thabo was saying. Faith without action is nothing.
No. That's where I'm
And
going.
you even agree.
That's where I'm going. That
Yeah.
Sometimes faith, even with action, it's useless. Because I can do everything, but I'll never wake up to be a white man tomorrow. I can change my accent, can start moving like a white man and everything like that, but I'm never white. I'm not Caucasian.
That's why I said to you, there's a difference between a faith and fooling yourself.
But what you are saying now is a contradiction of what you are saying before. Then you are fooling yourself if you're saying you're going to study your notes and stuff like that. You want the thing, yeah, you have the courage, you have the energy, you want to pursue your dream.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean anything. If you are a slow learner, for instance, it doesn't matter if you read your notes 20 times, 100 times. You are a slow learner. You didn't born yourself, you were not born like, you didn't choose to be born like that.
But if you work hard with faith, you can achieve whatever you want.
If that worked, we wouldn't have slow learners. If that worked,
we wouldn't have
slow learners. We wouldn't have people failing in high schools.
Yes.
We wouldn't have people sick in hospitals because they have faith that they will be healed, but they are not. So faith is useless sometimes. You can have faith that no, my stage 4 cancer will be healed, but it won't be. It's incurable.
Bafethu induni kwatile la induni kwatile ngiyantshela bafethu induni kwatile ishaya ama facts lana. What do you think uyavumelana le nduna, uyavumelana nami, uyavumelana no Thibo Tash lapha yena he says faith without action is nothing. Induna lapha yena he says
even the action is
induna yona lana
do whatever.
But still the same.
Still the same.
Induna lana yona says faith sometimes can be just something we just believing. Mina lana ngithi faith lives within you, and it needs you to practice it. It needs you to do and work hard so that you can achieve whatever you want.
You know, when we come to this topic of faith, there's this scripture in the Bible. I think it's Ecclesiastes where the critic is talking.
Yeah.
I think it's Ecclesiastes 9, and he's like, everything is random in this world. Wicked people, sometimes they succeed, and good people, they are poor and they have nothing. But we are all saying we have faith. So I'm trying to show you that everything in this world is random. We can have faith because it's good for our psychology. Yeah, it's very good. That's the importance of faith. It's very good for our psychology. You see, our brain is stupid. It's made up of stupid beliefs. If you believe, there are girls right now who believe they are 10s. They are not. But because they believe that they live in a certain way, they do not want to be approached by guys like us, they want to be approached by blessers and stuff like that. It doesn't happen. Blessers don't go to them because blessers are living in reality. They can see you. No, you are not a 10. You think you are, but you are not. So you see, they have faith, and it's allowing to live peacefully. You see, when you have faith, you can live a harmonious life. You can live a peaceful life because you have a positive mindset of things. You believe. You believe that these two guys love me, they're sitting with me, I don't know. One of them might be planning to stab me. I don't know, but I have faith. I have faith.
This guy won't stab me.
So everything is random in this world.
Yeah, anything can
And I think, having said that, we can actually discuss something. Do you believe in free will? Because whenever we are talking about sin in the Bible, back in Christianity again, sorry Christians, We live in South Africa. Christianity is the majority religion
Of
here.
multiplication.
So we can't talk about any other religion unless you tell us what to talk about.
Yeah.
I can talk about Islam. I can talk about Buddhism. I can talk about ancestry. I can talk about a lot of things. Yeah, I'm quite knowledgeable. A little bit, just 2%. Not too much, just 2%.
And then to all our UK watchers there, don't mind. A chalkboard here in South Africa, it's where we write. It's the place where we
It's
write.
a blackboard to you. It's a blackboard to you.
Yo, blackboard, yeah.
Oh, it's a whiteboard.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
whiteboard.
you
What's
can call
the
it
whiteboard?
whatever.
I think they're using a whiteboard, yeah.
They're using a
I think
whiteboard.
so.
Yeah. But we are also starting to use whiteboards as well.
Whiteboards,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
seen some schools.
Only,
they're
only
using-
in tertiary these days, huh?
Yeah. In
only
tertiary, they are using.
Me in high
whiteboards.
school and primary, I never use
You
whiteboard.
come back with like white heads
Ah,
because of the
white
chalk.
Chalkboard, yeah, or blackboard.
Yeah.
So now what I want to understand, Dunayami, is there any difference between a faith and a belief? Or is it the same thing?
A belief is a combination of faith, or a faith is a combination of beliefs. I don't know which one is which, but one is encompassed by a lot of things. But let me say a belief is more faith, because when you say you believe in Jesus,
Yeah.
then you need to have faith that he was born out of a virgin. You need to you need to believe that he was crucified, he died for our sins, but
Yeah.
we still have sin. I don't know how he died for them if we still have sin. You need to also believe that there was a guy called Pilate who was like suddenly he was a Roman, but suddenly he became an apostle. He changes everything and he builds a lot of churches. There's a lot of beliefs. I don't know which one is which, but faith and beliefs, they work hand in hand. There's correlation between them, and one of them is actually about the more of other builds up to the other one.
Okay. I feel like this guy is playing hide and seek.
With what?
I feel like this guy doesn't want to answer me. Okay, Tibo Tash, Tibo M. Do you think?
Me, I think it's sort of the same thing. Faith and belief is the same thing to me. I feel that way. Because if you must believe in something, it's the same thing. Faith creates belief, and then I think it's the same thing.
It could be the same thing.
Hey, it could be the same thing. One of
Now
the same
it's
thing, just a
answering.
different.
No, it could be the same thing. I don't know how I can say it. It's like saying a room and a house. What's the difference? I mean, a house can have many rooms, but a room in itself, it's also a house. If it's one room, it's still a house. So that's what I was trying to say, that you can have a lot of beliefs that build up to be a faith. That's what I was trying to get to.
This one is a sweet talker. What do you think, Lape Makaya? It's your boy Nino Brownie, Yinduna Bafetu, Tabo M. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please let that notification button ring. The topic is the importance of faith, Bafetu. This is, we're learning here. I can't just say some stuff and be sure that I'm okay. You can't just say some stuff and be 100%.
Oh yeah,
that it's
I'll
okay.
definitely be wrong.
You can't be say some stuff and think that is 100%. We need you guys to engage. We need you guys to teach us some more stuff. If you have more knowledge about faith, please engage with us. So now, comments and everything. We want to see there everything. So now the guys, tell me. Is it possible for someone to fail with faith?
Yeah, a lot. You fail a lot when you have faith. Yeah.
Mamele, Baba.
No, faith is not practical. I've already given you a lot of examples. For instance, right now I have faith that this can will come to my mouth and I'll just drink without touching it. I have faith, come. No, the laws of physics don't agree. They don't care about your beliefs and faiths. Nah, physics doesn't care. So I believe that even if you have faith, still, if something is not meant to be, it's not meant to be. It's good for you, for your mental health, to think that maybe one day it will work out. There are guys who've been proposing one girl since 2012 until today. They think maybe one day she will agree. No, she will not. She won't. You are too ugly, my brother. She won't.
Hey! Hey. Kahle much I'm doing.
I mean, it's fate. You have faith that one day she'll say yes.
No,
She won't.
Keep saying no.
No, she'll keep on saying no. She'll just say
Maybe
no.
one day, just believe, my brother.
I mean, like, my guy, if you work hard and have your Pajero or your Michelin, do they call him Michelin or Ferrari? Then maybe things will work out, young turn.
That is different. I think maybe now faith, man. I think the thing we believe in, man, is like money overpowers faith. Because if you have a lot of money, you can do a lot of things. You feel me? Yeah, like you can buy equipment, you can do whatever, you can buy a car, you can do whatever, and then you can also buy love.
Oh yeah. You can buy anything.
You can buy anything.
Yeah, you can buy anything.
Hey, your faith doesn't matter there.
Money is God, man.
Because even the faithful people in church, if you notice, they are poor. There are those poor people, and then there are those who are sitting at the front there with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Then they can afford those one-on-one sessions with the pastor. Pastor, this. They say, okay, give me.
Abazalwane, please.
No, that's just my perspective. Sometimes money can also overcome faith.
No,
you can find
it has to.
It has to.
Yeah, I mean, we need to understand money is psychological. Yeah, so also your faith is psychological. So one psychological belief will surpass the other.
So you're telling me that faith is like the doctor saying an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
Yeah, that's nonsense. We just believe in things because we want to believe in things. But they are nonsensical. A lot of the things we believe in, they are nonsensical, you see. But I wanted us to actually talk about something that is quite controversial. I've heard a lot of Christians talk about it. Whenever you ask Christians, because there's this idea that whenever we are born into sin. So how did sin come about? Well, Adam and Eve, they ate of the fruit in the garden. We say it's an apple, but in the Bible it's actually not specified that it's an apple. It says it's the fruit of good, of knowledge of good and evil.
Yes.
So we never really know what kind of fruit it was, but I know that it was knowledge in other ways. And I have a lot of questions about that. I have a lot of questions. And we take it a step back because, Adam and Eve, they were also tempted by a snake, a serpent. So if they were tempted by a serpent, who was the evil one who was tempting the serpent? They're like, no, it was the devil. The devil was the serpent in the garden. And then, okay, let's take it back. So the devil was also an angel who was created by God. Then how is he evil if he was created by a good God? How can a good God create an evil being? Then he was like, no, he was created perfect. Then he became evil. How does he become evil if he was created perfect? That's what I want us to talk. Because I've seen the comments. You guys have seen your comments, and I'm trying to answer, to respond to them. Because I've seen that a lot of... I posted a video about free will, and it has gotten a lot of comments. So I want to reply to each and single one of them. So this is the scenario I'm giving these guys so that we can talk about it. Let's talk. Let's talk about the devil. Let's talk about God. Can God be evil? Maybe if I can ask the question.
Repeat your question, Mfethu. Like, I'm getting confused now. Please.
Can God be evil?
Just go again with your statement.
Oh, you want me to take you back?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
No, I'm saying, how come a good God created the devil? I mean, if I am good and I am perfect, whatever I create will be good and perfect because I am good and perfect. Where was the concept of evil coming from? If God created, do you believe that God created everything?
Yes, I do.
then that would also mean God created evil, because there's also evil in the world, and evil is part of everything.
Honestly speaking, this conversation needs a Bible so that it can have facts. Okay, I'm gonna answer you. Remember,
Please
remember.
We can quote the Bible, don't worry.
Remember.
I have no problem with you quoting.
No, I can't quote because
Yeah.
if I don't have a Bible, I just want us to.
You wanna read it?
Yes. So now,
No,
yeah,
we have an electronic one.
Okay.
You can go and read.
so now, at the end of the day, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth.
Yes.
That's the statement that tells you that God created everything. That's by that
the
statement.
original Hebrew, I would disagree, but okay. For now, I'll say yes. Yes.
No, you can't say yes. Just keep quiet, then you'll disagree.
Okay, you may state your fact, then I'll disagree. There's the Bible.
Genesis. Let's go. Just go through it for me. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Okay, so it's Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
For-
Let me get the English version. This one
For
is
so
the-
long, he's still going through his Bible. The faith one, keep the comments coming. Help us, because of it seems like kasiqedanga and he's gonna read the Bible because of it's coming with another topic, and we need to learn from it. We need to learn from that topic. We engaging into many topics, and you can also have ideas on how we can run a show here too, and that will be very grateful and helpful from you guys. So now, verse 1, chapter 1.
Okay, should I read it for
Yes,
you?
please.
It says the beginning, that's the title. I love reading the title. This is, by the way, this is NIV version. I don't know, do you prefer King James? Which version?
Any version.
Okay, this one is fine. Because there are a lot of versions. Well, we will still come to that. Because if this is the perfect word of God, why there are so many versions with contradicting words? But it's fine, let's read. So, it's one.
Kind of contradiction.
It's fine, let's read.
Yeah.
Verse 1.
I only need verse 1.
It says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's verse 1. Should I continue?
Drop it.
I should drop it.
God created
The heaven,
the heaven
Yeah.
and the earth.
and the
So
heavens
whatever-
is plural. It's heavens
Heaven.
and earth.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, whatever that is happening or whatever that is in the earth, it's been created by God. So devil himself was created by God.
Okay.
Devil himself was a son of a God.
Okay.
Son of God.
Okay.
Devil himself was once a good angel before.
Then what happened?
Then what happened? Devil, he became too curious. Devil, he wanted to be God himself. Let me make you an example. Ngalo mhlaba esiphila kiyo. Uthatha umuntu umfaka esipanini. Ngikwenzela example esimple.
Sure.
Uthatha umuntu umfaka esipanini, uyisupervise. At the end of the day lo muntu lona ubona wena esipanini njengomuntu odom. Njengomuntu obhayizayo. Ubona yena ngathi uyo clever or fit enough. Ongenzani? Ongaba fit for the position there. Is it nice?
Singasho sithi ulingwa usathane loyo muntu loyo masuka yenza izinto efana nalezo. Can we say that?
Yena lo wa ulingwe inhliziyo yakho devil. Straight.
So you telling me that God created a heart that will tempt people?
God created a heart that will worship him, but that heart turned against him. He never knew, but that heart will turn against him.
I like what you just said. You're saying God never knew that the heart will turn against him. So, in other words, you are saying God is not all-knowing.
I did not say that.
But if he's all-knowing, he should know that the heart will turn against him.
He created the man.
Knowing. Did he know that the devil will turn against him?
One thing. him to worship him. Engage lapha ekhaya. Uzivulele.
No, I'm
It's a
still
statement,
listening.
G.
I'm still listening. I want your statement to be finished
It's
before I...
done. It's done. My statement is done. God created the man so the man can worship him.
So God created a man so that a man can worship him.
Everything, the earth and the heaven, so that they can.
Before God created man, he already created angels. Why does God need to be worshipped by men? Because in the Bible we understand that the angels are already worshipping him. Why they need to create a man?
The angel was part of the devil was part of the angel. The devil was the biggest angel.
So let me give you my scenario. If I do something right now and it's something bad, it's easy for us to say, bekasetshenziswa uSathane, noma ulingwe uSathane, it's the devil tempting him, or he was being used by the devil, right?
Yes.
And that would be accurate because I
Yes.
did something that is
Wrong.
opposing God, right?
Yes, yes.
Then who was the first guy to tempt the devil? Because we are tempted by the devil. We are doing something wrong because we are tempted by the devil. So what was tempting him to do something wrong from the beginning?
Okay, Yazi, to be honest, your statement, I feel like, see, we going up and down, back, forth. Your statement says God created angels.
Yes.
And then I make you to read the verse.
Yes.
In the beginning,
God
God
created
created
heavens
heaven
and
and earth.
earth, yes.
I want you to answer me this question.
Please.
Ezulwini bekunani? Angels angisho. Angisho usho njalo wena.
Yes.
That's what you said, angisho.
Yes. Yes.
And what I'm saying to you now, David was the best angel, was the number one angel
Yeah.
in heaven. But David, Lucifer,
It was Lucifer back then. Yeah.
Lucifer, an angel of God, a son of God. We can call him a firstborn. Abantu abaziyo mina.
So Jesus is not the firstborn. It's the devil who was the firstborn.
Yomfethu khona lokho. Yes. Yeah.
Because the Bible says Jesus is the firstborn of all creation.
And
So-
umamele futhi uyabona masingenza lapho futhi uphinde umamele bathi uJesu izwi lakhe uNkulunkulu history in one. You understand ukuthi if singaloko senza so singaloko siya back and forth.
No,
back and forth.
that's good. We
Yeah,
have to go back and forth because there are no answers. We're still going back and forth because there are no answers. If there are answers, we'll move past. If there are answers, if I'm satisfied with the answers, it's fine, I'll move past.
So
right now, what I'm asking you, it's easy. Right now, we are being tempted by the devil.
And the devil
Who was
the
tempting
angel.
the devil?
The devil was the angel.
So who
And
was
the devil-
tempting him?
The devil wanted to be like Jesus.
Where did that want come from? That want that he wants to be like. Where did it come from?
Only abantu abafunda iBhayibheli lapho bafethu. Le nto infanele kule khona le.
No.
Only
Okay.
abantu abafunda iBhayibheli lapho bafethu sicela ni comment, sicela ni engage. Nayinduni ifikile la.
Let's make a disclaimer.
Yes.
Let's make a
The
disclaimer.
views.
I have read the Bibles roughly 4 times. I've completed it cover to cover 4 times. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm a Christian, by the way. I'm not an atheist. I'm more agnostic, if we want to put a label to what I am.
Yeah.
So I know these verses. I'm very much familiar with the history. I'm very much knowledgeable about the Bible. I have read it. I've also read the Apocrypha. I have read it. So I am very much knowledgeable when it comes to these religious topics. These questions that I'm asking, they sound religious, but they are more philosophical and theological. So let us answer them. Even you there, try to answer. Who was tempting the devil? There's no one who was tempting the devil. Let's read the Bible because this guy loves the Bible. Let me give him a verse so he reads it. I don't want to read it. This one, it's for him. I want him to read it and I want him to explain it to me because he's defending a God, saying God is not evil. So let me read a verse for him.
You tempted the tempter.
And you must also at home
Read the Bible.
read the Bible and
So
help
you
me.
tempted the tempter.
The verse that I want you to read, it's actually Isaiah 45 verse 7.
Isaiah 45 verse 7.
Please, just read Isaiah 45 verse 7.
Actually, I'm not a Christian, but I'm just defending God.
Oh, yeah. It's good. That's a good disclaimer, by the way. This is the only Christian guy we have.
So,
It's Isaiah 45 verse 7. I think there's
Isaiah
already 7 there.
45.
There's 7. Yeah. You can. Please read it.
okay. I form the light and create the darkness.
Ow. So it's God who created the darkness now. So the darkness is not the devil. So it's God. No, continue. It's not all
Oh,
of
you
it.
said from verse 7.
Just
okay?
verse 7.
I form the light and create darkness. I bring prosperity and create disaster.
Oh, God create disaster. Okay, continue.
Okay. Verse 8, no? Oh, verse 7.
Only verse 7.
I, the Lord, do all these things.
You see, it's not someone else speaking. It's I, the Lord. I do all these things. When you read in King James, NIV is like for children to read the Bible. When you read King James, it says, I create good and evil. It doesn't say I create disaster. No. This is fancy wording.
Yeah.
In King James, it says, I create evil.
So now we need to ask ourselves, why does he have to create? Why does he have to create those evil? There must be a reason behind. He must create, he must destroy. But he started by creating. He didn't start by destroying.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So why he must destroy after building? Ask yourself. I'm sure there's some answer here, because of it seems like you know the Bible. I don't.
No. You gave me Genesis 1, so I'm also responding. I'm giving you another verse.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you another verse for you to read.
So according to my perspective, not my knowledge or anything, or the way I'm thinking, the reason for Jesus to start by creating and ending.
You keep on saying Jesus.
God.
You keep
God.
on saying God.
God.
Jesus
I think
created.
it's one of the same thing, because of they say Jesus and what they understand that. I'm not really familiar with the Bible, but I love stating on the Bible because of we're talking about God.
Okay.
I think that's very fair.
Let's talk something biblical.
So now, listen. He start by building. Listen here. He start by light.
Okay.
It didn't start by dark. Note that.
No. Let's go back. Let's go back to Genesis. Darkness was already on earth. He created light, then darkness ran away from the light. He separated the light and darkness.
Yes.
He didn't create darkness, did he? Yeah, should be.
So if God created everything, who created God then?
That's a beautiful question. Who created God?
My mind is gonna blow up. Please help out.
On our last episode, I stated that human beings created God, and I stand by that fact. Every God there is on the world, it's created by human beings.
Amen.
There is no God that created us as humans. We humans created God. Then we created God based on our psychological needs. Everything that is a deity, everything that is a supreme being is created by us. We created God to fulfill our desires, our needs. So we say God created man in his image. No, we created God in our image. That's why God doesn't like the things that we don't like. The things we like, he also likes them. If we do not like pork, God doesn't like pork. If we do not like sugar, God doesn't want sugar in our tea. So it's all nonsense. That's why we have to believe. If God was a fact, you wouldn't need to believe. You'll just know for a fact that there's a God. So now
the belief goes back to faith.
Yeah. You can have faith.
You understand?
Yeah, you can have faith in God.
To this thing is for me, it becomes complicating. I'm sure There's someone there at home. I'm sure.
Don't
There's
worry.
someone.
Don't worry about them. Let's have this conversation.
conversation.
Let's have it between us.
So now,
Because I can see that they don't want to engage. Let's just continue. Let's just have it between us.
So now this guy is troubling me. So this guy is troubling me now. And it seems like it's got the verses that can support everything that he says. Now my question is,
Let's hear
why
it.
does God start by light, then end by dark? Why God start by, you said it, let's read the Bible again. Let's go to chapter 7 again.
The very same chapter.
The very same chapter, the very same verse.
Okay.
I love analyzing.
Let's analyze it, please. This is, by the way, what the holy shit is all about. We want to analyze everything. We do not just want to have blind
So now I
beliefs.
read again. I form the light. I create darkness.
Yes.
I form
The light.
The light.
the
You want
light.
to preach my God. It's fine. We permit everything here.
I create
The darkness.
darkness.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just say, what is forming?
So forming and creating is two different things.
Is it the same thing?
I don't know. To me, it sounds the same.
When you're forming something, you're also basically creating.
Okay, basically creating.
Mm.
It still create the darkness. My question now, why does he end with darkness?
It's still synonymous. He could have started with darkness and ended with light. The fact here is that he created both.
He created both.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That he created both.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which one was the end, which one was the first.
So now you.
I'm not trying to
So
debate
now
that.
your point is where? Your point is here. Your point is here. I see your point. Where is your point? There's something like evil at the end.
He wants to analyze. Analyze, my guy. You can read. We have all the time. You can do it. It's fine.
Okay.
But me, I just believe maybe for him to create, maybe it was dark. Or maybe it was dark before he started creating light. You
I
cannot
form
just
the
say
light.
that from the light.
I created the
out of
darkness.
nothing.
I bring prosperity. I create disaster.
But what's the source of
I
light?
the Lord
Yes.
do all things.
Maybe just so that.
No, I want to understand what is the source of light. We have light on earth because of the sun,
Sun,
right?
Yes.
So, but according to Genesis, he only created the sun on day 4. So where was the light coming from?
So
was it dark?
So now I want to understand
It was
something.
dark.
Dunayam, I
was
want to
dark.
understand something.
Yeah.
Where is your point going exactly? You trying to tell me that God created evil, right?
No, I'm not trying to say God created evil.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying God is evil. The very same God that is good is the very same God that is evil.
He created.
No, I cannot create what's not in me. So if I create evil, it means evilness was already in me. That's why I can create it.
Pinda food?
No, God is evil. Do you want me to give you examples?
Pinda.
Give
No,
us
he is
examples.
evil.
Can I please have examples? And I should come sometime.
No, let's start from Genesis. You seem to like it. When you're reading from the story of Noah, already God is killing everyone on earth with water.
Why?
Why? Because one guy just ate from the fruit. Just one guy. And then there's now sin all over the world. And if I read it correctly, God says, I regret creating man or making a man on earth. How can an all-knowing God regret? So that means he didn't know that these people will turn against him. He didn't know. That's why he's regretting. Otherwise, he wouldn't regret anything because it's all in his plan. So God is not all-knowing. So let's pass by the Noah story. Noah is now drunk, he's sleeping there naked. One of his children is laughing at him. Then the other two, they place a blanket on top of him. Noah wakes up. He puts a curse on the God's name. He's like, no, one of your children will be a slave. He will be used by his siblings. And God is permitting that. And then we go back to Genesis 11. Genesis 11, humans, remember, they just had a catastrophic disaster. There was a flood. So they come up with an idea. For us not to suffer a flood again, let us build a tower so tall that this flood water will not reach us. They have this thing, and they're so united. Everyone is saying, yeah, you're making a good point. You're making a good point. Remember, our ancestors died during that flood. Yeah, that's a good point. They start building a tower, and God looks at them and be like, so they are united, and they are building. There's no fight between them. What can I do? Let me create languages to confuse them. God comes down, creates languages, and then they are confused. And then the Bible says God is not the author of confusion. Why did he come down to create languages to confuse them if he's not the author of confusion? And that didn't work because we're still building towers. There's Burj Khalifa right now, far taller than the tower they were trying to build. So what was the point of languages? Even right now we're speaking English. Everyone can hear us. So what was the point of creating these languages? Let's pass Genesis 11. I still have points.
Manje into engizoyenza bafethu unyamkhatha ubhutulona. Watch for the next episode ungaluzi episode yethu. Uyabona ukuthi ishushu njani sivali sesesoyi nama question nama point wakhe. Yenza sure ukuthi episode elandelayo uyayibukela. Yenza sure ukuthi ayikluzi. Amagama okugcina wena Thibotashi for before sivali show uthini wena mfethu.
The Burj Khalifa doesn't have a drainage system.
It doesn't.
Okay. Amagama okugcina
I'm learning. I didn't know.
Amagama okugcina lana induna yami siyayivala ishow manje and yabona ukuthi sivala inama question. Yabona ukuthi sivala ishushu sisafisa ukukhuluma siyabili mara ngivala ngamabomu. Make sure ukuthi episode elandelayo uyayibukela. Make sure ukuthi awulose ngamla yami. Amagama okugcina.
Last few words, ne? No, let's continue believing. It's good for us. I'm not against your religion. I'm not against it. I've said it myself that I'm also a Christian, so I know how beneficial it is to have something you believe in. But just because you believe in something doesn't make it a fact or something like that. So if you want to question your beliefs, you may question them, but it's still good to believe in them. Psychologically, it will elevate you. You'll have a beautiful life if you believe. So yeah.
This is your point.
Before she your last words in faith.
Last week. Chike, this is your point in no brownie. Kubalulekile ukuba nefaith bafethu uyasho ubhutilana egcineni ukuthi egcineni you must question your belief. Uyasho sithibolana ukuthi what ngesilungu sakhe. So my last word guys, let's stick in believing, let's stick in our religions and egcineni bafethu episode yethu i-co-host yethu futhi izophinda i-host yethu sorry.
I'm both the host, the co-host. I'm two in one.
Host yethu futhi lana izophinda futhi sibuyele nenye futhi topic eshisayo sibuya phezukwayo leni host uboy yenu Nino Brown induna yezinduna uThibo M sayivala le show sayivala sithi ungaluzi next time siyabuya ivale
subscribe. Apparently you need to subscribe guys. Apparently
bazofuna ukuza bebaleka. It's nice my